Hey folks, had a card show over the weekend and I've got some really cool pickups to share with you today. Before we get started, make sure you go ahead and like the video and subscribe. Your support for the channel is always appreciated. Been waiting pretty patiently for some of the major football and basketball releases, but in the meantime, I've been doing a lot of shorts. It's been a pretty cool way to have some regular content on the channel. And if you have a minute, go ahead and check a couple of them out. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Usually when I go to a card show, one of the first things that I like to do is go through the value boxes, and unfortunately at this one, they were pretty picked over. I got a couple $1 cards to share. The first one is going to be a pretty good deal on an Aaron Donald rookie. This is going to be out of Absolute, and this is the die cut. Thought for $1, this was a really good bargain. Then next up is going to be a early 2000s insert of Donald Driver. This is going to be numbered out of $2.99. I think the foil on there says retail LTD. Don't normally like picking up Packers stuff as a Lions fan, but for $1, yeah, this is a really good bargain. Next up, I had some pickups out of a $5 box as well. And speaking of Packers, I picked up this Greg Jennings jersey out of 75. And this is going to be game worn, so thought that was a pretty cool bargain there. Next up was a little bit of a disappointment. Going to be a Sean McDermott. This is going to be first one out of 49. Going to be a really good college player that I didn't think had a whole lot of cards, but turns out he's got a lot of autographs out there. Probably going to be one of those where I'm lucky to get my $5 back, but it was a little bit of a gamble, and you know, sometimes you just take a chance for about like $5. Next up is going to be a little stack of Ryan Shazier's. Had a Donruss Elite autograph numbered out of 199. Rookies and Stars autograph. These were all $5 a piece as well. The Topps Platinum on-card auto, which I thought was pretty cool. And then the last one is going to be a National Treasures jersey, and it's going to be game worn. $5 a piece. He's a Steelers legend. Had an unfortunately short career, but thought those were pretty good deals. Then the last $5 card that I had was a little something for the PC. I like offensive lineman cards a lot, and when I find an oddball one like this, I definitely have to pick it up. Going to be a superscript dual auto of Eugene Monroe and Jason Smith, numbered out of 50. Just a really weird card. They were both early first round offensive tackles. Neither of them really panned out as much as everyone thought, but $5, double offensive lineman autograph. Yeah, sign me up. This is a cool card I'm going to hang on to. Then next up is some cards that I traded into. This stack was about a $45 trade value. First up was the Orange Disco of Najee Harris. Pretty cool Steelers color match. Next up, really good timing on this, is the Orange Laser of Travis Etienne. Had a huge game this week. I think he had like 150 yards. Next up is going to be a Mosaic Blue Myles Garrett, numbered out of 99. He doesn't actually have any autos, so his numbered parallels do really well. And then the last card for that stack is going to be a Cade Cunningham variation out of Prism. Really cool card. I actually haven't seen one left-right centering this good, because I think it's about 50-50. The top-bottom is a little bit off, as you can see kind of this way. Take a look at the back of the card, though. It's not that bad. I think it's just under like 60-40, so this might be one of those where it's grade-worthy. But yeah, like I said, I haven't seen any of the variations that were this well-centered. So I thought that stack for about $45 of trade value was pretty good. Next up is going to be a card out of a half-price bin. I thought this was a cool card to take a chance on. This is going to be a Kyle Lewis PSA 9 Topps Chrome rookie auto. I know a couple years ago he was probably the top young player in their farm system, but his career just hasn't really panned out the way people thought it would. I thought this was a really cool card to take a chance on for $15. Yeah, it was half price, $17.50. I asked if the dealer would take $15. He was cool with it. But yeah, we'll see if he can turn his career around, and this might be a pretty good card. Next up is going to be a card that I traded into as well. I don't actually have any LeBron rookies, so when I was able to get this for about $40 in trade, I was pumped. This is going to be the Fleer Ultra H2. This card actually came packaged with a little die-cast Cavaliers truck. And yeah, from what I know, it was actually kind of loose in the package. The card would rattle around a little bit, so finding these in good shape is actually pretty cool. But yeah, pretty good chance to pick up a LeBron rookie. Didn't have one. Thought that was a really cool card for 40 bucks in trade. Then next up is a really cool card I was lucky to trade into. Going to be a Ja Morant Revolution rookie. This is going to be an SGC 10. Love the look of these cards. Holds a lot of value too. I know there's a lot of copies of like Prism, Optic, and Mosaic out there. Revolution, a little different set. It was a hobby only. So these are really cool to pick up. But yeah, I was pumped to pick this one up for the PC. This is such an awesome card. Then the last card from the show is something I traded into as well. And I think it's probably the best card that I had. Going to be a future Hall of Famer. Traded about $100 worth of cards for this one. And it's going to be a Chris Paul dual autograph. Numbered out of 50. I don't know who Hilton Armstrong is, but yeah, I know who Chris Paul is. Thought it was pretty cool. This is going to be either second or third year for this. But yeah, I know dual autographs usually don't sell as well or do as well. But this is going to be a little something for the PC. I thought this was too cool not to trade for. I think the last one of these on eBay sold for something like $130. So the price was right. Really cool card. Best time to pick up a cool card is when you see it. So really happy to grab that one. But folks, that is going to do it for the card show pickups. If you haven't already done so, make sure you like the video, subscribe for some more card content, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.